We begin tonight with our breaking news surrounding the deadly wildfires whipping through the Los Angeles area right now. We thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Templeman. We will have the very latest from California in just a couple of minutes, but first we're going to start with the local angle here first. We saw agencies from all over the country come to help Oregon during our wildfire season, and now it's our turn to return that favor. Crews from all over the state are mobilizing to Southern California. Reporter Noah Chavez kicks off our coverage with a look at the aid coming from Lane County.
One by one, different fire agencies made their way to Goshen.
So this strike team consists of Lane Fire Authority, Eugene Springfield, Goshen Fire, and Junction City Fire, and Coburg Fire. And then there's 12 or 11 more in the state that are responding.
Our neighboring state to the south is in dire need of more fire crew assistance.
And they're getting hammered in Southern California. So they asked the state of Oregon for 12 strike teams. So that's over 60 fire engines. And we're all leaving today.
Later in the day, the State Fire Marshals would up that number to 15 teams in total. Lane County will be heading to the Palisades wildfire to work on protecting homes and structures.
We're not used to it being cold outside and rainy when we leave and having to worry about tire chains going over the pass in California, right? I mean, there's a lot of subtle differences, but nothing major. Really, it's the same thing. We're just trying to help a community.
Now, leaving home to go fight a wildfire that's burning hundreds of miles away in another state is not the most ideal way to start the new year. But for the many men and women who are going to be heading down to California, they know that the fire crews down there would do the same thing if cities like Eugene or Portland were set ablaze.
Yeah, they were up here this last year. They came up for other fires we've had. And of course, we want to help our neighbors. State lines don't matter to us. Firemen are firemen. We're going to help. When a fireman wants our help, we're going to help a fireman. Simple as that.
The Lane strike team expects to arrive in the Los Angeles area by sometime Thursday, but if needed to, could drive all day to get there by this evening. A daunting drive to say the least, but an important one to help control the out-of-control blaze.
It's definitely apocalyptic there, but the truth is that looks like that in Oregon when you're there. I mean, Holiday Farm was one of the worst fires we've ever had in our history.
In Goshen, I'm Noah Chavez reporting.